Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Oh Lord. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Okay, y'all. So I have did this new service and I opened new readings and I have had a family emergency. I moved to this new district, y'all. This new school district. Where I live, it's a little bit more countryer than where I used to live, right? Um, this district is a little bit more, I hate to say it, but it's a little more whitewashed. Y'all know I have been having issues with the school since I moved here. So I get a call from the school. And mind y'all, I have been working on reading since the weekend. I've had everybody send me the ones that they haven't received. I'm going to be working on them throughout the night. You just got to give me time. Because I had got all of them out except a few. And there was people that sent me through Cash App. So if you send me through Cash App, I'm coming with your love reading. But I get a call from the school today, which altered my whole work day today, that my daughter had got into an altercation with a teacher at the school, right? I get to the school, she done got into it with the police officer there. The police officer comes in, she tells me that, oh, she pulled my hair, so I pulled her hair. And I go, no ma'am, you a grown ass woman. You should not have pulled her hair at all. That's what I tell her. Okay? So I tell them, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hear your story. I want my child to come in and tell me her story because I teach my children to be accountable and to tell me the truth. What happened? You do the crime, you do the time. My daughter come in, she tell me what happened. You do the crime, you do the time, right? So yeah, I'm so annoyed. I just gotta like get myself. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I won't even respond to some things that I see on here because I don't want to respond in agitation, right? Because I want to be balanced. And y'all know when Libras are off balance, we could be a little crazy. So I asked my daughter to come in. She tell me what happened. Apparently, she goes into the office with her friend that needed a temporary badge. The teacher told her, you can't be here with your friend. You need to go to the lunch line. She said the teacher then proceeds to follow her out after she said okay. And she said the teacher proceeds to follow her out after she said okay. And I could see this on the camera because I made them pull the camera up. So I see her. She's cutting my daughter off. She's being combative with my daughter. The resource officer then begins to walk up to the altercation. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know what was her reasoning for walking up, right? So she walks up and she says some things to my daughter. I see my daughter like looking at her, but I don't see her saying anything to her. The next thing you know, the police officer walks behind her like she's trying to arrest her. My daughter then immediately jerks from her because she like, what are you doing? That's when she basically grabs my daughter as to try to slam her on the table. Okay? After she does that, some kind of way her and my daughter get off the table. I don't know, that my daughter was like tussling and try to get up off the table. So she got my baby by her hair. She got the braids, okay? She got the braids. And she got my baby by her hair. And her head is like back like this, right? Her head is back like this, head back. So she got her head back, pulling her hair. And so my daughter, I guess, gets upset and she pulls the police officer hair back. Now, I just told y'all that the police officer told me that the police officer told me that my daughter pulled her hair first and then she pulled my daughter's hair. Okay? So, my daughter pulls her hair. They tell me I cannot take my daughter home because she assaulted a police officer and that she has to go to Columbia, to DJJ. They would not release her into my custody. They sent her to Columbia. So they told me that she would not be able to I wouldn't even be able to see my child until her hearing, which could be up to 48 hours. They then call me and say her hearing is tomorrow at 2. I say, okay, I'll be there. Then they call back and say her hearing will be Thursday at 9 a.m. I asked them, why did they change it? What's wrong, baby? You want your pat-pat? You want pat-pat? You want pat-pat? Chastity! I'm sorry, y'all. They then call and say that her hearing will be Thursday. So she got to spend the night at DJJ tonight and tomorrow night. Okay? They would not let me get my daughter. I called my attorney.
Ma'am?
Bring him some juice, but give him his pat-pat.
Where's Pat is there?
In the bathroom.
I gotta give him some juice in the applesauce anyway, because I didn't give it to him the first time.
Your sister can get your pat-pat? Yeah, we did run the camera. They would not give me a copy of the video footage. They said my lawyer would have to request it. But so yeah, they have her in custody right now. Okay, and this, who is it?
Me.
And that happened this morning.
Get you some juice, okay?
And I haven't heard from my daughter yet. I haven't heard from my baby yet. So I haven't talked to her. I'm trying to figure out how I can talk to her. I don't understand why they didn't release her to my custody. They say it's because of an assault on a police officer. But I read in the handbook that it's up to the arresting officer, if they want to release her to my custody or not. So he just didn't want to release her to my custody. And so y'all, she gonna technically be there 3 nights. So y'all, I am stressed the fuck out. She was definitely assaulted first, but they would not, that's not how the officer is telling it, right? And they were upset with me because I wasn't trying to speak with them. But I told them I teach my children to be accountable, right? I teach my children to be accountable. If you did something, you're going to tell me, and you're going to tell me why, okay? You're going to tell me why you did it and what happened. And I made my daughter tell me what happened, right? And the police officer, when she came in, y'all know I was reading the room. The teacher knew that it shouldn't have escalated to that. The teacher knew that it should not have escalated to that, right? The officer knows that she's going to lose her job. My daughter is 13. When she looked at me and said, I pulled her hair because she pulled my hair,
Hey, but.
I said, oh no, ma'am.
Hey, but.
You a grown ass woman.
You want it?
What the fuck is you talking about? I said it before I knew it. What are you talking about?
You okay?
What are you talking about?
You want some water?
No.
Ginger ale?
No.
Okay. Just calm down, man. Okay? I'm telling you, it's gonna be okay.
And y'all, let me tell you something. The Spirit woke me up last night and told me to pray over my children. Okay? So I know that this could have went way worse than what it did, but I got up and I prayed. Yeah, she's 13 and they not releasing her to me. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? She said I pulled her hair because she pulled my hair. Bitch, what? So y'all, she did pull my daughter's hair first. She slammed my daughter on the table. She did a lot. And I could read her energy, and she looked like she knew she was going to lose her job. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie. This done tore me up. This done tore me up. Okay, see it. I am tore up. I am over it. I am tired of this school. But the Spirit woke me up. And the Spirit told me that I needed to pray over my children last night. It was 2:30 in the morning, y'all. Me and Samir had just laid down. Y'all know Boo Boo's name is Samir. So me and Samir had just laid down. And y'all know I put him beside me now. So me and him, yeah, I'm telling you, you sleep beside me. So I had him in the bed with me. And we was going to sleep. It probably was about 1:30. I probably was asleep for about an hour, y'all. I heard the Spirit say, Sequoia, get up. Now let me tell y'all how the Spirit worked. My daddy called me. He told me that my grandmother and my grandfather came into his dreams. They are deceased. He said my granddaddy looked upset, like he was coming to alert my father, right? Now, the first time that my daddy had this dream, it was me. So my daddy called me again yesterday and asked me, Q, what's going on? Right? And I say, Dad, ain't nothing going on with me. And, I done told you my secret. And then this happened. My ancestors was coming to my daddy, but they came to me last night. They came to me last night. My spirits came in here and said, Sequoia. My spirits came and they said, Sequoia. And I got up and I said, I said, yes. I was answering them. And they said, pray over your children. Tonight, you don't pray for yourself. You don't pray for anything but your children. And I felt so moved that my entire prayer was about my children. When I read Psalms 91, I put my children's names in the prayer. And I said specifically, God, give my children the discernment to make the right decisions so that they don't run into no roadblocks. Y'all, Kanaya had just got to school. Kanaya had just got to school. She hadn't even been in school for an hour. I was taking Boo Boo to daycare. It wasn't even 8 o'clock. It wasn't even 8 o'clock. And I can't for the life of me. I can't for the life of me think why would a teacher run out the door after a child that is being compliant? You asked her to get out of the office because she didn't have to be in there with her friends. She needed to go get her breakfast. My daughter said okay and left. The video don't have no audio, y'all. So I literally don't know what was said. I don't know. All I know is what they told me on the phone. But I told them I did not want to talk to them. So when I told them I didn't want to talk to them, I wanted her to tell me what was going on. Y'all, I got upset because they wasn't going to let me have my child. So I walked out and I shut the door. And you know, like the wind from the door sometimes make it slam. But again, them be your spirits. Them be your ancestors. Okay? When I shut the door said boom, which I didn't mean for it to do that. I'm on the phone with my lawyer. The police come out. Don't get yourself in the same predicament as your daughter because you're the adult here and you need to set a good example for her. I said, excuse me? I said, excuse me? Are you threatening me with jail time? I said, you are not going to put me in jail because I haven't broke a law. I said, don't you ever threaten me with jail time. Don't you ever threaten me with that. He said, I'm not threatening you. I'm just saying that you have to be calm because we don't want to have to arrest you. I said, you will not arrest me. I said, I'm calling my attorney. I'm not making a scene, but I'm her mother. And you're telling me that my child cannot go home with me. When I tell y'all, I am literally over it. When I say that I'm over it, like I'm over it. So I'm going to have to pause on the readings. Y'all have to give me until Friday. I'm going to send out an email. I need until Friday. I am over it. Again, I am so imbalanced right now that I literally am off my rocker. When I say y'all, when I say I have literally cursed everybody from James St. Patrick to the police officer to the principal, all of it. I'm talking about y'all, I literally have lost it today. I literally have lost it. And I have been doing so good and I was so proud of myself because even though I was tired, I had still been getting all my readings out, talking to everybody, making sure that I was getting things done. And I said, look at this. If evil entities and spirits and the devil cannot get you one way, they will go another way. My grandmother always told me they'll come through your children. It'll come through your children. To be in a position where you can't do anything, I haven't even heard from my daughter. I haven't talked to my daughter since 8 8:30 this morning. I haven't talked to my baby since 8:30 this morning. And can you imagine how a 13-year-old feels that has never been away from her mother? I told that also, my children have never been away from me unless they're with their grandmother. I don't even let my kids go with their daddy like that. I don't even let my kids go with their father like that. My kids have never been away from me. My daughter don't even spend the night out. Sean G, my lawyer, asked them. She said, "Can we get a consent form to release her to her mother?" They said no. We're choosing to send her to DJJ to her hearing. And I am literally at a loss. I am literally at a loss. So we go to her hearing on Thursday at 9 a.m. But I need to have time to process. Y'all, my blood pressure probably was through the roof today. It's through the roof. Yes, this is the same school, y'all. So I asked them for the footage. They said they can't send it outside the school. That's what they said. They said my lawyer would have to. Um, they said my lawyer would have to request it. Yeah, yeah, my lawyer had to subpoena it, but they would not give me my baby. And I don't know why. Um, I don't know why they. I don't even know why the officer intervened. Her and the teacher was standing. You could have put two people in between her and that teacher. So it didn't seem like there was a reason um, for the police to intervene. This is actual police. Her friends didn't have their phones out. One of her friends has the video. Uh-huh. Yeah. So I haven't talked to my baby. I have not heard from her. I text the lady that's supposed to be her caseworker. Um, yeah, her hearing was supposed to be tomorrow at 2 o'clock. They moved it to Thursday at 9 a.m. Yeah, the friend is gonna send it to me. I would think that she would have body cam. I would think that they have body cam. She's in the 7th grade. Yep, the hearings are normally the next day. It was supposed to be tomorrow at 2 o'clock. They called me back and told me it would be Thursday at 9 a.m. Yep. Yeah, they told me that she should be able to call me, but I haven't got a call. So we have an advocate here in the upstate, and I'm gonna try to reach out to the advocate that I know, um, and see if she can help me get some answers. Because right now, Bree, I don't know if she know my number. You know, most kids don't. I don't know. Yeah, Black Butterfly. But I do know, but Bree, oh, before I answer Black Butterfly, I think she know Chastity number. But Black Butterfly, that's what I feel. I feel like they pushed her date back because they was feeling like she was being difficult. And they have to do it within 48 hours, so they pushed it to the max. Is what I feel. Yeah. Courtney Jordan, I think so too. So yeah, I definitely feel like she know. Come on and hush. Come on here. You want mommy? Come on. But yeah, I do feel like she'll know Chastity's number. So Chastity done had the same number since they done had phones. So I'm hoping that she called Chastity or something. But I am toe up, y'all. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Chastity took her D&D off. It's been off since she found out. I will come back and let you guys know that she is okay. Whew. Yeah, I think so too. It's definitely been a day, y'all. Um, it's definitely been a day. Definitely been a day. Nails, I don't know if you can see them good. So I don't know what happened with the officer, but my best friend told me to filed a formal complaint. And she was basically saying that is my charger in here? Y'all, I don't even know what my charger is. Oh, there you go. So my best friend basically told me to file a formal complaint. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Oh, it's y'all, and I probably ain't gonna sleep. Um, because my kids do not leave this house. I don't play that. And I think jail is a little extreme for a 13-year-old. I don't think that's something that a 13-year-old should experience. Um, but yeah. So that's what kind of happened. Um, but it's so important to tell your children that they can't do nothing with these people. Okay? And they literally took my right to be her mother away from me today. They took my right of being her mother today. And I am super disappointed in our judicial system. I am super disappointed that this can even take place, that you have the right to reprimand my child when she has a home that she could have came to. They could have released her to my custody. I would have made sure she got to her hearing. I wasn't out of compliance when I asked him, and I started going off once they told me that she wasn't coming home. Before that, I wasn't going off. I just said, can you take the cuffs off for her? And he said, oh no, she's going to Columbia. So, yeah. 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 So, you know, y'all, I'm tired. Today has been a motherfucking day. Um, so I just wanted to come and tell you guys that I will send an email tonight about the delays. Um, and I'll go from there. Nah, she in kid jail, but yeah. And all she did was pull her hair. She didn't hit her. She just pulled her hair. And only because the officer was pulling her braids. And I literally don't know what to say. Yeah. I don't know if they watched the footage or not. I don't know if they're just going by what was said, but I feel like they reviewed that footage after I left, and I feel like that's why they changed that court case. So y'all, I do not know what to expect or what to think. But I just wanted to come and tell y'all that. And I'll be back when I can. I am exhausted. My mind is exhausted. Today has been a day. I love y'all. I do regret moving here for sure. I love y'all. I thank y'all for listening to me. I will send out an email a little later on to let everybody know what's going on. Not too much in detail, but I'm about to try to call Columbia and do a wellness check on her. So I'll keep you guys posted. I love y'all. And thank you guys for listening. Even if you got bad energy, thank you for just being a listening ear. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later.